Hello, everybody. Welcome to Scott's World News and Sports. Today, come across a little story about rising airfares. First one is a new report has revealed that airfares in Southeast Asia and Oceania have experienced the highest increases globally, with fares rising 20 to 30% above, from 2020, respectively. The report by Airports Council International (ACI), Asia Pacific and Middle East highlights the rising cost of air travel. Travelers hoping for airfares to fall as airlines return to full capacity will be disappointed by the ACI findings, which show the Asia Pacific region has witnessed an average of 8% increase in 1H 2019 to 2025 as compared to an average of 18% decrease observed during 1H 2014 and 2019. ACI said the increase reported over the first half of the current year has been much more accurate at country level, especially in the Oceania and Asian regions. ACI said the report once again proves the marginal role of airport charges in driving the changes in airfares. Airport charges and turnaround costs, including government taxes, have generally increased below CPI levels. Interestingly, in markets where airport charges have moderately decreased, airfares have continued their upward momentum. In the key findings, airfares have surged across all markets except China. Southeast Asia and Oceania experienced the highest increases, with airfares rising 20 to 30% above since 2020, respectively. Oceania is the most expensive region for air travel. India and China currently below the regional average in terms of airfare levels. International fares increased by 17% above from 2020, especially in Southeast Asia and developed East Asia. Domestic fares surged over 30% above 2019 levels, especially for short-haul LCC routes, where reduced competition allows higher pricing. Economic travelers bear the biggest share of these increases. Routes with low airline competition saw airfares increase up to 13% above the regional average. Stefano Baronci, Baronci, Director General, ACI, Asia Pacific and Middle East, noted to make air travel more affordable from a consumer perspective, policymakers should focus on liberalizing markets such as open skies, market access, and efficient slot policy that can strengthen airline competition while ensuring airports can continue to invest to build capacity to support the growth in the coming years. And if you take a look at another short story that I came across on that, is that airfares have been rising in Southeast Asia since 2020, as talked about, due to a combination of inflation, reduced airline competition, and rising operational costs. The cost of fuel, labor, and parts has increased, while delays in receiving new aircraft and issues with the supply chain have also contributed to higher prices. Key factors contributing to rising airfares: inflation. General inflation has pushed up costs across the board, a factor noted by the International Air Transport Association (IATA) and the Airports Council International (ACI). Reduced competition in certain markets, a decrease in number of competing airlines has allowed to higher prices. Operational costs. Airlines have faced higher costs for fuel, labor, airport fees, and maintenance. Supply chain disruption have also led to higher costs for parts and longer, expensive engine overhauls. Supply chain and fleet issues, delays in the delivery of new planes, and the need to keep older aircraft in service longer have increased maintenance costs and reduced fuel efficiency. Conflicts in the Middle East have led to rerouting of some flights, resulting in longer flight times and increased fuel consumption, which further raises cost. Well, demand has rebounded with revenge travel. What's it called? Revenge travel? Leading some travelers to spend more and take longer trips. Inflation is a persistent factor. We all know that a lot of this stuff is true. I can't confirm it all, but a lot of this stuff is true. I was a driver before I retired, not a semi driver, I was an expedite driver. So I saw everything that went down before it, when all this went down after 2020. Cost of everything went up, and the drivers we were getting paid, seemed like less to haul the freight. But the cost of freight, cost of oil changes, cost of anything was going up. So it's the same here with the airlines. I guess. I don't know. I really can't confirm that, but I'm just telling you what they're saying here. Cost of fuel, cost of labor, parts has increased. I knew that was true driving. So, yeah, I don't see it coming back down either. Usually, stuff like this, it seems like once it goes up to a certain level, it stays up there. They don't want to bring it back down because they're figuring, hey, these guys are paying it now. Why bring it back down? And plus, it gives them room to have a lot more sales and deals when they have deals on tickets and stuff. So that's something you'd have to think about if you're going to travel. It is, I mean, just from where I'm in Southeast Asia here to fly to another island in the Philippines, it's not expensive, but it's more expensive than you would think it would be. So anyway, I hope this helps you out. If you're going to fly, be prepared to pay some money, right? Uh, Appreciate y'all stopping by. Y'all have a great day, great night, whatever the case may be. I'll see you next time.